my god, I'm lost for words. What's it called? What's it called? A picnic table blanket. Just joking. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stanzie and welcome to today's video. So today's video is another one of my dressing room try on videos, and today we are doing Target. Now if you're not from Australia, Target is a huge department store. However, it is nothing like the Target that they have in the US. They also have like a supermarket in that one, and their one is huge and has lots of stuff. Our Target is pretty big. It's pretty much the equivalent of a Kmart, but Kmart here has just like taken off and skyrocketed because of the cheaper prices, and Target was kind of left behind. They've closed so many Target stores, but they're still around and you can still get stuff online. And I find that Target actually has some good quality clothing, so I always like to go have a look and see what's there. Now, like the rest of them, Target also has a plus size section, and as usual, it's always lacking in clothing and designs and just pretty much the works. Literally, there's a whole section of like big baggy t-shirts that we've seen it, not that exciting. I don't mind a good t-shirt, I will say, but we need more. So I did a wander around in the plus section and in the stretch section. As I know, a lot of you guys come in different shapes and sizes, and the stretch section does go up to a 20 as well. So therefore I thought, if I tried a mixture of both, it kind of is the best of both worlds and covers a bigger range of people. Now, I'm normally a size 22, so being a 20, sometimes it fits me, sometimes it doesn't. And I did find this time in Target, there wasn't that many clothes that had stretch to it. Now, I love stretchy, I love bodycon, stretchy stuff, because I always feel like, there's room to move. But they really have the no stretchy stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that on. So stay tuned and see some of the things I tried out. So let's get started with the video. Now, I will say Target was not enjoying pink. Maybe it's yet to come, but Target was very green friendly. They love the olive green. It was everywhere. So I did try on a few of those. First thing I tried on was this top, and I tried it on in a size 20. It was this lovely olive green color, and I really loved the sleeves. That was the reason why I tried it on. I loved the kind of like a ruffle it had on the sleeve. What I also liked about it, the sleeve looked like it was like quite long, but when you did lift up your arm, there was material that covered this underneath bit, so it wasn't like hanging so you could see your bra. The top was actually also nice and soft, and it did have stretch to it. Now, you could wear the top out, you could wear it tucked in. I'm more of like a tuck in person, that's what I like, and this top is nice and covered, so it's a perfect work top, especially now for spring. You can just pop a jacket or a cardigan over it, and then if you get hot, you can take it off and you still feel like covered, sort of presentable, worky. And also, not everyone wants to flash their cleavage all the time. It looked like it was that kind of waffly knit fabric, but it was a little bit thicker, which I liked because it kind of covers your bra and like you don't see the outlines. That top retails for $25. Well, next up, if I saw pink, I was of course going to try it on, and I grabbed this singlet in a double XL. So this one was in the kind of front bit of the store. It might be like a junior section, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that's like small, medium, large is in the like younger junior section, but a tank top anyone can wear. And this was such a pretty pink, like it was a dusty pink, and I really liked it. Now, it was one of those that was like ribbed, and the fabric was that, how can I explain it? It's like, I was gonna say slinky, but it wasn't. Like, it was thick, but it's that stretch that's like stretches bouncy and really bounces right back, which I really liked. And I think the top might have been a crop top, but on me it sat quite like just up to the waist. I liked that it was thick, and I actually liked the straps were nice and thick, because I'm like over the spaghetti straps. You can always see my bra, so when they have a nice thick strap, and I like the nice scoop here, I find that's the perfect kind of tank top. And this would be perfect, like even if you were to work with like a jacket on top, or even just as it is. I always feel comfortable wearing a singlet like that, especially with the thick bands. That top retails for $25. Next up, I got this top from the plus section, and I grabbed it in a size 22 because there was no stretch to it, so I thought, needed to fit around the bust, I'll get a 22. And I was very disappointed in it. Granted, initially when I saw it, it wasn't my style of a top, but when I kind of saw it on the coat hanger, I imagined it on a little bit differently. I didn't think that the like bit that came out came out from so high in the boob area. I thought it was more of like a, what is it called, the peplum. I think that's I thought it was more of like a peplum in the front area, and I thought that might look cute. It was like a linen fabric, but there was no stretch to it. I just felt so frumpy in it. It just wasn't me. Now I can see other people wearing it. I feel like it would look nice with those big baggy kind of pants. It would work well together, or even on some skinny jeans. For me personally, I just don't think it worked at all. I don't think the fit worked well for me, but I also don't like the look of it. But it does look like in summer it would actually keep you cool, because it was like that sort of fabric, and white goes with everything. So if you like something like that, check it out. That one retails for $50, which I always find the plus stuff is a lot more expensive than the other stuff. Next up, I tried on a dress in the straight section in a size 20, and it was in this olive green color. I really liked the style of the dress. It was kind of like a t-shirt dress meets like a ruffly dress, but it was just really nicely made. So I liked how it had the buttons up the top, it had the pockets, and there was like an elastic bit in the waist to kind of keep you in. So it did have a little tie up that you could detach if you wanted to. You could probably like put a different belt if you wanted to work around that, because that would look cute as well. And it was a nice long dress. It also had like a split, which I liked, and there's actually even lining for this dress, which is really good, because I always feel like this sort of fabric is a little bit, it's not that it's see-through, but it shows like your lumpity bumpities. So it's nice if you have lining underneath, it won't like show all the lumpity bumpities, and it was also just sit nicer. I will say though, this size was too small for me. I definitely needed to size up at least 1 or 2. I could tell because it sat with. So like it fit me in the waist bit per se. It fit me up the top, but the bottom bit was starting to sit a little bit crooked, and I just felt like I couldn't appreciate the dress as much as I'd like to, because I just felt it was a bit wonky, because the split was on one side, I'm pretty sure, but it wasn't on the other side, and the side with the split was sitting up really high up, and it looked like the split was like really high up the thigh, and I feel like that's not a Target dress. I don't know, I just don't see Target selling things with the split that comes right up your, like, you know, area up there. So therefore, if they did have a bigger size, it would have sat a little bit lower on me, and the split would have probably sat like maybe that high up from my knee, and then that's a little bit more, I guess, Target appropriate. But nevertheless, it is a really nice dress, and I just figured if it did fit me, it would sit a lot nicer. Otherwise, it looked a little bit wonky on me. That dress retails for $49. Next up, in the plus section, I tried on this dress and I really liked the checkered look of it. Kind of made me think picnic vibes, and once again it was in that greeny tone, and I really like the style of the dress. I kind of really like the checkered. I feel like it's something different, and I feel like it gives you those like spring summer vibes, and it's like a nice flowy dress. Now this dress I tried on in a size 20, and I definitely needed to have sized up if they had a bigger size, because there was no stretch to it. Now usually down the bottom I do find things harder to fit if there's no stretch, so if it had a little bit of stretch, I definitely would have been like, yeah, I can rock this. You probably can't tell that much through the camera, because like the checks camouflage it a little bit, but it was in this like kind of, what do you call, like upper belly, lower belly type area that it was too tight for me. But otherwise the dress sat really nicely. Up the top it sat nice. I liked how it had those like faux buttons. I liked the like V-neck, and the sleeves were really nice as well. I liked how the tie-up was also part of the dress and also adjustable, so if you really wanted to bring that waist in, you definitely could like pull it and bring the waist in. And you know me, I like that kind of look. So this would be considered a nice maxi dress, nice and flowy. I feel like this would be nice for that spring season if you do want to go on a picnic, but also like if you had something outdoors to do with a nice hat, I feel like that would really work well. That just retails for $60. Something that I did see in the store was a lot of like matching sets, and I'm assuming, at least in Target, matching sets are going to be in, where the top and the bottom, mainly pants or even like maxi skirts, kind of work well together. It's like a cropped little top, and I'm actually here for that. I like it, although I like stretch, and a lot of it didn't have stretch. But I did look in the plus section and I did try on a matching set. So I started off with the top. Now got the top in a size 22. The top fit me really nicely. It was kind of like that nice baggy look, but not over the top. Like it sat really well. It was pretty much a t-shirt. There was no stretch or anything to it. I feel like it would work well with the pants rather than on its own. I feel like on its own I'd be like, no, not for me. I'm not a fan of that color. As you guys can tell, I love pink. However, the 22 did feel good. Now for the pants, I decided to try on a 24 because I knew there was no stretch to it, and I was correct in trying on the 24 because that size fit me great. As I said, they actually looked cute together. Now you guys know I'm not a fan of big baggy pants. I wouldn't wear this out. I just wouldn't feel comfortable, but I feel like they did look well together. Now the pants are those baggy ones that are in now. They're everywhere. People are buying them. I'm still into the skinny jeans. I haven't moved on yet. But if you're into this look, you would love it. The pants are like, they're quite comfy, so they give you a lot of like room to move. You've got the tie up the top. There is also even elastic in the waist, but I feel like you would need to get them together, so then like you can be in the like in trend where they work well together. Also though, I think a black top would work well with the pants if you just wanted to get the pants. The pants had pockets. Who doesn't love pockets? They work well with everything. Everything should have pockets. But all in all, as I said, it worked really well. I think even from behind it looked pretty good. As I said, I know I wouldn't feel comfortable in it because I think mainly I'm not used to wearing like pants that are that kind of stiffish per se. I mean, whilst they're kind of soft, but I don't know. I can't explain it. Like if you're a thick thigh girl like me, I can't walk with anything that's kind of baggy like that because it will bunch up. It bunches up in the front section. That's why I can't wear shorts unless they're like fitted shorts. So those of you that maybe don't have chunky thighs like me would probably love pants like this because you could just walk and enjoy your walking and not have the scrunch thing that I have. The top retailed for $30 and the pants for $40. And lastly, in the preview section, which I find is like the work section, that's where they have more of like, I guess, the suit jackets and pants and skirts and things like that. So I always find that it's a nicer kind of like a little bit more elevated Target section, which is nice if you have like an office job or something like that, or a job interview. It's a great section to go have a look. So I saw this dress, green once again, told you green was the color, and it was that nice like satiny fabric, and normally I'm like, I don't know, but I remember that shirt that I tried on back at Forever New, and I really liked that kind of fabric, so I was like, let me try on this dress, and it was such a pretty dress. I think it sat really nicely on me. Now granted, I tried on a size 20, the biggest size I had. I would have much loved a 22. I think it would have fit me much better, but this one fit me nevertheless. I really like how it had the buttons up the top. I love that it had pockets too, which was cute, because I feel like this sort of dress normally probably wouldn't come with pockets because it's meant to be like a nice elegant flowy like dress, so the pockets are a fun addition. It also had a tie up, it also had that elastic in the waist, and it was a nice long maxi. It really seems that maxi is going to be in again this year because it was maxi dresses and maxi skirts everywhere, and I actually don't mind them. If I'm going to wear something like flowy, I don't mind it being maxi. Then again, if you're a lot taller than me, it probably might not even be a maxi on you. But nevertheless, I really liked that pattern that was on that dress. It felt nice and soft. It sat really nicely, so I actually really liked that one. That one retails for $70. I'm just doing a voiceover here because I totally forgot that I had also tried on this dress because I didn't take a photo of it. But anyways, I tried on this dress in a size 20. As you can see, it doesn't fit. It's quite tight on me. The fabric was also very see-through, so it kind of looked like it would be like a beach cover-up or something, but it was actually a dress. It was like that linen fabric, but it was a little bit stiffish. The splits on the side came very high up, so it wouldn't work for me because I like to wear my shapewear, especially on something that's see-through. But it hugged my stomach area and there was absolutely no movement. So I definitely would have needed like at least two probably sizes bigger than this. But the color was this really nice soft orange. So that was a no from me. Whilst I was there, I also did a little wander past accessories. I had a look at some of the like handbags that they have. I love looking and seeing what they have, like especially accessories wise. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it completes an outfit, of course. And then I wandered over to the shoe section and I wanted to see if there was any like new summer shoes going on. They had a lot of like work pumps, nice. I actually like them because the ones I have are from Target and they've lasted me years and they're actually really quite comfy. In just a simple shoe, like I feel like everyone owns just a nice classical pump, and especially on a nice like block heel where they're comfortable to work in, work well. Plus they have them in like black and nude, Perfect. They also had flats. They also had a few sandals. I feel like they're slowly starting to bring in the like spring summer stuff. So I'll keep an eye out and see what else they have like going forward, because I don't mind checking out Target shoes. On my way out the door, I also had a quick squeeze past the homewares just in case there was new stuff. And there was. And I love how they have like a little kind of, I guess they call it like a kids section, but you know what, I like some of the stuff there where they have like interesting lamps and mirrors and things like that you could decorate kids' rooms, because I know people now, like, we're really into like just making our rooms homey. Unlike when I was a kid, my wall was just covered in posters and that was about it. And I love now that, like, you know, kids get involved in like decorating their rooms, which is cool. And you know what? They started to pull out the Christmas trees. I'm not ready for that. Hello, we haven't even passed like Halloween, which I know in Australia we don't really celebrate it, but Halloween hasn't come. So put those Christmas trees right back. There is room for other stuff there. And that is the end of today's video. I do hope you enjoyed today's dressing room try on video over at Target. Comment down below and let me know what was your favorite thing that I tried on. And also, have you been shopping at Target recently? Have you bought anything exciting? Because last time I feel like I was a lot more successful. I feel like there was more things that were my taste than this time, but they're always putting out new stock. So I feel like if I went in a few weeks, I would have something new out there that I'd probably love. If you did enjoy this video, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't joined the Stanzie Star family, hit that subscribe button below and join. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.